Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Here we go, the ultimate game, a championship on the line. So many plot lines for this one. Let's hear from Holly Rowe.
Guys, I was able to catch up with Lane Kiffin before the game. He has been having conversations all week with his quarterback. You are the guy. They brought him in specifically for this reason, to get to a college football national championship. But he doesn't want all the pressure to only be on him. He said, look to the right, look to the left. You have got teammates who will be there for you in this moment. Take a deep breath, be a great leader out there, and show why we brought you here to take us to the top. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. They'll run it here. He's stopped for no gain. The defense swarming on the first play of the game.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. To throw, it's Levitt. Wow, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 3rd down instead.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face 3rd down here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Sees an opening. 1st down, looking for more now. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, LSU. They draw first blood in this national title game. That's just power of football. This team out of the SEC believed they'd have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage, because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
PAT makes it 7-0. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Glover. He's tackled at the 10, not good field position to start the drive. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half.
Right, here we go.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Second down after that previous play. He's got some space. Look out. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Buckeyes. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. Now the important point after attempt. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quick throw caught on the left side. He's in the clear. He goes out of bounds inside the 45. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
On the run, it's Durham. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Well, this is an outstanding play by the quarterback. Obviously, first down backed him way up behind the chains, and now he's able to create a much more manageable 3rd down. And he does so with his legs, scrambling on the outside. Again, you don't have to force the ball as a thrower. You can attack the defense as an athlete with your legs, and he does so here. Let's see if they can convert here on 3rd. This offense building into 3rd down success, getting to 3rd and 1, and then they can allow the offensive line to win up front. And this is a nice job by the back, finding the soft spot and getting the conversion. Again, though, 1st and 2nd down success is what leads to 3rd down success.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
As an offensive coordinator, I would have this play in my game plan as many different ways as I possibly could. Drag the tight end across the formation. It's the easiest completion for a quarterback in football.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. And that's a solid return after the interception. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. And here's the handoff. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
A gain makes it second and medium. They'll run it from the gun. That run moves the ball across the 40.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play. One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. He lets it go. Oh, he makes the catch. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
That is such a demoralizing play for a defense. They have done everything right, put themselves in a position where it's fourth and forever. You've got to get yourself off the field. You cannot allow this offense to take that risky of a play call and convert.
The clock is running. Last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Here's the handoff. They'll try it off the right tackle. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught quickly. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. You know the kicker has good range, but this one is from 59 yards away. And wow, it's good from 59 yards away. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Grab behind the line. It's Watkins. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Quick throw to the left side. With the catch, it's Harris. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable 4th down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
The Tigers will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. It's a foot race. Nearly took it all the way. They finally grab him. Lucky to give up field position and not points there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Here's the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Off with RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Buckeyes will line up here on 1st down and goal. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ohio State. And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the runner takes off to his right. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
And it's a bunch formation. On third down, it's a handoff. He's got room to run. Look out. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Back to throw. It's Levitt. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Pass caught. Second down now. Behind the line, it's Wilson. He's got space. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 25.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets him up now 2nd and 3. He'll hand it off. Tackle made after just a short game.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. Can he get there on the ground? They convert on 3rd down now. Sets up 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, Chris, for me, it's all about possessions, and here you have a chance to make this a one-possession game by kicking the field goal. It was a solid drive, and outside the 5-yard line, I don't love your percentage chance to get the ball in the end zone, but if you kick the field goal, it's just a one-possession game. That's what I want to do here.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Now with 1 second left in the play clock, they'll spend a timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. And the Tigers line up with a 1st and goal. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. 1st and goal, handoff. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line. Ohio State will call their 2nd timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Motion now from the tight end. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
That is a massive score for this group and really creates a different game moving into the third quarter. You create that momentum with the score before half, that locker room just feels different at halftime.
And the point after is good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Glover. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Timeout taken by LSU, their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. On the run, it's Jackson. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Handoff from the shotgun. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Dropping back, it's Sayin. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain, close to the 45.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. Now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. And he drops back in the gun. They'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. The pocket breaking down. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
One more play before they head to the locker room. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Glover. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Oh, look out, he's got open space. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
It's a nice run, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Good enough for the first down to the 37. Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2, really opens up the offensive playbook here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. To throw, it's Sayin. Makes a quick grab. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, a play like that is all set up because of the first down success. When it's second and short as a quarterback, you don't have to force the ball down the field. You can just work your progressions and allow the defense to dictate where the ball goes. Here, he finds his running back. It's an easy completion, and they move the chains.
The Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. The sure hands. It's Smith. Breaks it. Now here he goes. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
Well, this defense has no answer for that wide receiver, and the quarterback does a great job getting him the ball on time and on target. That's allowing him to run after the catch. Beautiful run after the catch. I would go right back to him because, again, this defense has no answer for this wide receiver.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I love the aggressive play from these defensive tackles, this defensive line, getting off blocks and getting into the backfield. It's tough to run the football down here inside the 10. You get into goal-to-go situation. Usually for me as a quarterback, I like to get on the edge and try to throw the football. They're trying to run it, and the defense is ready.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. And the quarterback dropping back. Pressure is coming. Well, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
Game sets up a third down and goal from the 6. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. He was successful on his first try. This is just a chip shot from 21 yards out. And he's got it. No problem.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Takes the handoff again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back. It's Levitt. He escapes the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, Chris, this is why 1st and 2nd down are so important. When you're behind the chains on 3rd down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
See if he can make something happen with the return. Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. On 1st down, it's play action. On the move now. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. When you go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today, he's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. And when you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Trying to run, it's Jackson. Putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This offense really clicking. And now the try for the 2-point conversion. Back to throw. It's Sayin. And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further.
Chris, you can tell they spend a lot of time on these 2-point plays. It's just executed perfectly. Good timing by the quarterback. Throw it into the end zone, and it's good.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Look out, he's breaking free. Picks up the first, looking for more. Here he goes. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, LSU.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for it.
And, Chris, the best part about it is that they're using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double-team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver, because then they would just run the football with that RPO, run-pass option. Beautiful scheme to get him the ball.
Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Ohio State is on top here, Joel. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To the air, it's Sayan. Looks left and finds his target there. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to throw again. Catch made on the out route. And he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's third down. You're trailing, have to get the ball back, and they give up a conversion. That is a back-breaking play for this defense.
Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Inside give now from the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. It's a draw play. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Back to pass. It's Sayan. Who's going to take off here? They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
What an outstanding pickup by this quarterback. Defense is doing everything right. They've got coverage down the field, and yet this quarterback's able to get the line to gain and keep his offense out there and the clock moving. That is an outstanding job of game management.
this line getting set up. It's a first down play. Leaning on the run game here.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
This drive has already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. They'll come up on second down now. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. We have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. On this drive, they converted twice on third down. They need 6 yards here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
That is exactly what they wanted to do on this drive. Take some time off the clock, get themselves into scoring range, and extend the lead to a 2-possession lead here in the fourth quarter. Check, check, and check. Great job by this offense, and the kicker rolls out there and just buries it.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. It comes down to this. They need to create some fourth quarter magic here or this national championship will slip away. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. May need to make a play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often.
Wide open downfield. He goes out of bounds, but gets inside the 40. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys. And that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating the...
It's caught. He's breaking free. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They're going to run it. Runs through the defender. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Looking for a man. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. To the air. It's Levitt. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it's good right down the middle.
All right, Chris, well, there's 2 timeouts left. They can either onside kick right here and force the issue or kick it away and trust their defense. If they do that, they'll get the ball with very little time left to try to go down and score that touchdown to tie this up.
And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Working clock with the ground game. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Timeout taken by LSU, their second. They've still got one more left to work with. Important second down play coming up. And it's a kneel down. And now the Tigers will take their third and final timeout. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Oh, he's got open space. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 25. And the celebration begins. All they've done all season, Joe, it took one more well-executed running play to secure a championship, and they do it.
Chris, look at this celebration. There's not another weight room session or sprint or meeting or practice or game. This is it. You just won the national championship. What a moment for these guys.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions.
go.